Welcome to CV Pod, the Channel Vision Magazine's podcast. I'm your host, Bruce Christian, Senior Editor of Channel Vision. We are joined by three representatives of NetCarrier, a national provider of cloud-based voice and data services. Our guests are Director of Sales and Marketing, Laura Bella, Director of Customer Experience and Product Development, James Ricciardi, and Vice President of Operations, Sean Washington. Welcome to all of you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Hi.
Sure, absolutely. Hey, Sean, why don't we start with you? Can you tell us a little bit about NetCarrier for those who aren't familiar?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, we've started out in the early 90s. I say the mid 90s as an ISP. And actually, this is our 25th year. We're coming out of our 25th year of being in business in the communication industry. And we started out as an ISP all the way to leveraging that to a full CLEC carrier offering voice and data services to primarily commercial customers, but early on as an ISP, some residential was involved. So we leveraged that, becoming a carrier, taking all those customers and providing voice services. And then again, we leveraged that when we became a UCaaS provider. We leveraged those customers into that market as well, where we're providing unified communications services to all of our customers. So in the 25 years, we've seen a lot in this industry, and we still stand fast and we still compete. And we're loving the direction we're going in. We love the future. It's bright. We're very optimistic about our services, and we look forward to the challenges. And we believe we have products in place that can compete with anyone in the industry.
As a privately held business, we kind of started out in the Mid-Atlantic region, and I've been with the company for 10 years, and we went completely national about 10 years ago. So we have customers all the way on the East Coast to the West Coast. And like Sean said, I mean, we provide everything from UCaaS solutions to traditional services to data services. So we kind of run the full gamut of services we can offer.
Okay, that's great. And I guess I should say happy anniversary to you. That's 25 years.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. So James, can you share how is nCloud Connect making a name for itself in the market?
Sure. As Sean had mentioned, 25 years of experience, deploying VoIP technologies. It's allowed us to leverage our software engineering capabilities to develop a truly world-class proprietary UCaaS solution. And I think the key word there is proprietary. We own the code. We have the ability to listen to our partners and our customers and work with them to see what they truly need and what they're looking for. And because we own the code, we're able to develop those features.
By owning that code, we basically level the playing field with the competition. And you'll see that some providers of service in this space, they're reselling something. They're reselling a product. We're not, we own it. That gives us incredible flexibility. We could bring things to market a heck of a lot faster than these top-heavy organizations, which we're not. And as James said, our agents, our customers, our partners, they've all questioned and brought challenges to us, and we answered the bell every single time. So because of that, we're very nimble and can bring things to the market a lot faster.
Yeah, and leveraging my position, of customer experience, I'm able to take those experiences and apply them to my position in product development, and be sure that we're getting our customers, the solutions they're looking for.
Okay, that's great. And Laura, what type of ways are you able to help companies that are struggling with staff shortages while still providing good customer service?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously we're all aware that a lot of companies and organizations are experiencing staff shortages. And while their staffs have increased, the workload has remained the same, and in some industries even increased. So I think a lot of customers don't realize that they can look to their communication tools to help them ease the struggle. So what we've done is, a lot of customers that are struggling with this, they've kind of come to us and said, what can we do to improve our communication and make sure that we're providing the best customer service to our partners and customers. So we've been able to implement our contact center solutions. And the way our contact solutions work are, they allow us to distribute calls more efficiently and make sure that the right people are handling the right calls, as well as provide them different avenues to reach out to their customers. So they can reach out via phone call, email, chat, SMS, and this gives them like a broader reach to get to their customers, to make sure that the experience is still, a good experience for customers, and that they don't see the effects of staff shortages. We've had a customer that was being bombarded with, calls for vaccines or getting COVID tests. And by implementing different distribution strategies, we were able to kind of manage the calls coming in so they can effectively handle them more efficiently. And, that's really helped with a lot of our customers.
All right. Sean, did you have something to add?
No, I think Laura covered it. She did a great job covering that. I mean, we're here throughout and because of the services that we have and the communication things that we have today, it allows us to ease all those concerns for customers. We didn't miss a beat. COVID's not an excuse. We didn't miss a beat. We were able to reassure our customers, come up with solutions, get them the service that they need to handle these staffing reductions or staffing concerns. We were able to do that. And as Laura said, we continue to do it, and we're positioned to continue to support and offer that flexibility and features in the future.
All right, that's great. Now, we were talking about the systems itself, the solutions, but what about customers who are apprehensive about restrictive and long-term contracts? How do you ease their concerns?
Yeah, so obviously, with staff shortages, there's concerns from that perspective. And then there's also concerns with, the economic climate, and is my business going to be here? And I'm concerned that, I'm moving into different technology, right? We've had a lot of customers move from, traditional services to cloud communications because they needed that flexibility with being remote and hybrid, and still being able to connect with their partners and customers. So one of the other concerns that a lot of customers have is, am I going to lock into a long contract and I'm not sure what's going to happen? Or there's, depending on the industry, there might be seasonal trends, right? You might be busy one day, 1 month, and then the next you're not. So what NetCarrier allows for is flexibility with, whether you're removing employees or adding them. We allow you to be flexible and do those changes as they come up. We provide you with an account rep who, as your business changes, you can reach out to them and they can help work on, reflecting those changes that are happening with your business. And then on top of that, we also offer shorter term contracts too, to ease customers' mind, because we know that, once you sign up with NetCarrier and we provide you the service, that you're going to get that top-notch support. And we know that after you experience what NetCarrier has to offer, you're going to want to continue being our customer. So we're not concerned with offering shorter term contracts. And I think it just gives customers that, eases their apprehension they have with, moving to a new provider.
Okay, thank you. Now, there are a lot of companies out there that are using Microsoft 365 for internal collaboration. So how does NetCarrier tie it all together?
Yeah, Teams, we all know Microsoft Teams has become synonymous with office collaboration. It's what a lot of customers kind of moved to when they were going remote. It comes with your Office, product programs and suite. It's on everyone's computers, and it just became kind of natural for companies to start utilizing that. So what we did is we embraced that technology, and we found a way to integrate with Microsoft Teams. So not only can a customer utilize NetCarrier's and Cloud Connect hosted platform and utilize and take advantage of some of our advanced features, such as our call routing and contact center, they can also utilize the Microsoft Teams application to, extension dial, use that as their soft phone, while they can still collaborate with everyone internally. And, they also get the support of NetCarrier and our support team, and not have to, work through the Microsoft avenue.
And then you have customers who aren't comfortable in the Microsoft 365 space. Okay, so we have other products, our Bria for voice, our video and chat on PCs or mobile devices. So we're real flexible on that. But I would add, customers' cloud communications needs are not cookie cutter at all. I mean, it's or one size fits all. Our Cloud Connect platform, it was designed to be customizable. It could fit any business solution that a customer needs or an agent with a partner is looking for. We provide that flexibility, and to make customers feel confident and understand what's going on, that we can meet their needs. So that whole Microsoft 65 space is great for us. And it also shows you that because we own our code, the integration with the things that the services that are out there that our platform can easily integrate with is also very attractive. And we continue to push forward with that.
And they did a great job developing Teams. It's a great piece of software. It's a great product. And it really ties things together, particularly when you add our voice to it. I mean, we have the experience with VoIP. We have the experience with the PBX. So we welcome it. It just makes for a good collaboration. And they just don't have the experience that we have, providing VoIP. So it really works well together.
Okay. I noticed that providers market a, quote, do it yourself or a pay for support model that service contracts when it comes to deployment and support. And I'm curious, what is NetCarrier's approach?
Well, that's a good question. Gone are the days of plug and pray, right? Our customers and partners are understanding the industry, the technology, and they're very smart. But what we do is we have a do-it-yourself option where the customer can do the whole install on their own. We have an on-site option as well. We're very flexible with that. We'll roll a truck, a third-party integration partner, to help the customer with those needs. But some of our customers say, no, we could do it ourselves. But because they're doing it themselves, we provide access to us, a toll-free number to call in, a fully staffed service delivery group to call in to help them, step them through any types of questions or concerns that they have, or a NOC or a voice engineering group to support them with any technical difficulties that they may run into. So we have several options. They could do it themselves, totally by themselves, which we have, where they don't really call in, unassisted, which we like. They can call our tech support desk, led by James's group, his team, where they can walk them through certain things, which gets immediately escalated into our implementation or service delivery flow, where we walk them through certain things and answer certain technical questions. Or we will put boots on the ground and dispatch a technician to help them with their needs.
One thing to just add in here, the product was built to be very user-friendly. So we did that for the fact of the matter that some customers have an in-house IT staff that is very knowledgeable and technical, where if they wanted to do it themselves, they can, because the system is user-friendly. We also provide training and tools and documentation to give you the resources to be able to do that. So that's one thing just to kind of keep in mind for customers that want that do-it-yourself model. It is very user-friendly.
Yeah, and that was kind of a shift for us, actually, because, we've been deploying for years. I mean, we've had the model where we we help the customer with every step of the install process. But, we had to kind of change up and meet with the market and accommodate those customers that, they wanted to do self-installs. So we really cover it all. And I think what's most important is regardless of that, the implementation model, that you choose, you get 24/7, 365, US-based tech support from us for any of your needs, call flow changes, troubleshooting, and you're not calling in, to a bunch of ticket takers, as I would call them. I mean, you're getting level 2 techs. They can answer your questions. They can make changes for you. And if they hit their limits, they have access 24/7, 365 to our network operations center. So, we really offer some of the best support in the industry.
Okay.
That makes us stand out.
Yeah, I would say so. So, customers really seem to like the focus on mobility and efficiency with how things have changed over the past few years. So it sounds like these offerings have provided your partners a way to improve a customer's communications, which in turn affects their bottom line, correct?
Yeah, I mean, so the industry is always evolving. So as a provider, you need to learn to adapt. So whether that's changing your deployment strategy, your pricing, your contract terms, your products, or your partner programs, you need to learn to adapt as everything is evolving, or you're not going to succeed. One of the things we did recently, besides the do it yourself or on-site install model, was launching our wholesale partner program. A lot of our partners came to us and said, hey, we like your platform. It's very robust in the features and functionality. It's user friendly, but we want to have more control over the configuration, install, support. We want to set our own pricing. We want to take on more. So they said, hey, can we wholesale your platform? And that's why we launched our wholesale platform. We listen to our partners, and it's important we listen to our partners because they're key in our success and our future changes and things that we roll out.
Again, we're not a top-heavy organization. They can reach, they have access to the leadership of our company. They could call Laura. They could call me. We're accessible. We're touchable. We're going to get them the answer, get them through, over, around, under the roadblock, whatever issue that they're experiencing, as opposed to them calling into a larger carrier and getting stuck in the auto attendant somewhere or tree where they can't really get to anybody and things fall away and they become frustrated. That's not the type of relationship we want with our partners. We want to be accessible. Our leadership team is accessible because they're a part of our lifeblood, and we need to make sure that we have a nice reciprocal relationship and making sure that we're available to address any other concerns.
Well, Sean, you have given me a great segue to the final question that I have, and that is for our listeners. How can they reach you?
You can reach out to us on our social media accounts, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram at NetCarrier, or you can go to our website, netcarrier.com.
All right. With that, I'd like to thank NetCarrier's Director of Sales and Marketing, Laura Bella, Director of Customer Experience and Product Development, James Ricciardi, and Vice President of Operations, Sean Washington. And before we go, I want to remind our listeners of this CV pod that all Channel Vision presentations are available on demand at our website, channelvisionmag.com. And now from all of us at Channel Vision and our friends at NetCarrier, thank you for listening and have a safe and prosperous day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.